What is going on, guys? Solid Nate Money back again for video number, 15 or so. Today, guys, I just want to come on here and talk a little bit about Twitter. And I want to talk a little bit about Netflix and just the general market as well. Maybe follow up a little bit on my shit stocks commentary from last week. Let's start with Twitter, guys. So this is really, I think, anyone's guess what's going to happen with Twitter. You know, we have Elon Musk that put an offer in. He said he's going to buy it for $54.20. And now he put it on hold, and I don't know what is going on there. That's kind of a bad sign, big time. He says he's still committed to buying it. Okay, so here's my opinion on Elon Musk. I like him. I like him a lot. I don't think he would do something so mean as to offer $54.20 and then say, never mind, I'll pay the $1 billion and I'm going to put an offer in for like $40 or something. I just don't think he would. That's such an asshole thing to do. I mean, as a legal contract, gosh, you might even lose Twitter if you do that, So, everyone thinks that's going to happen. You keep hearing a lot of people say that Elon Musk wants to get Twitter for cheaper, but gosh, I don't think he will. That's so brutal. Is he that much of a jerk? I really think he's a great guy. I don't think he's going to do that. Money's money, though. Money can make jerks out of everybody. And to be honest, it's not like it's easy to come up with $43 billion, So I think Musk is struggling with that, and he might want to get a deal. So who really knows what might happen there, but there's definitely money to be made either way. I think at this time, guys, the stock being at about $38, I bought calls today. And I think that's the best way to handle it, but lately it's like do exactly the opposite of what I do. So maybe you buy puts, but geez, it's getting to that price where it's quite a bit below the $54.20. It's lower than when Musk even put in his first buy. Did you know that? Yeah, that just came out today too. It's lower than when he first bought shares. So I think buying calls is the move. I did that. I think I bought the $40 calls expiring in June sometime for $2 a piece or something. So if you guys want to play along or follow me and do it, I got 10 of those contracts. I forked up about $2K. I don't know. Hopefully it works out. Okay, other than that, we got Netflix. So Netflix, I heard, is now kind of partnering with Trade Desk, which I guess Trade Desk is actually an advertising company. I did not know that. Thought that was actually like a trade desk, for stock trades and stuff. Never looked into it. I've never invested in it. But Netflix is looking to do a lower, priced ad-supported tier, which I think is really cool. Whatever you can do to get more subscribers, I say, for Netflix, for sure. Let's just get as many people to subscribe as possible. I love my Netflix as like a consumer. I think it's a good stock. I have a lot of it. I'm really just holding on to it. There's a lot of actual positive sentiment with it lately. You can kind of feel it. There's a lot of relative strength. The market started down today. The S&P was down about 1%, yet Netflix started up about 4%. That's called relative strength when it's doing better than other stocks. So Netflix is showing some strength. You want to be long now. You didn't want to be long 6 months ago or whatever when I got in about $400. But I think now things have turned for Netflix, and I think there's a lot more bulls than bears now, okay? However, I'm still really nervous about their next earnings report. I think people are going to freak out even before the numbers are released because, Netflix said they're going to lose 2 million subs. That's crazy. Hopefully it's not as bad as they said. And then just, we were talking about the bottom of the stock market, me and some friends. And a lot of people think that the market can go can go much lower with the S&P 500 going down to maybe 3,200, maybe 3,000, something like that, which would be about, what is that? About a 25% drop from here, which could happen. I agree. But at the same time, guys, a lot of these shit stocks, specifically Affirm and Coinbase, I think have seen their lows. I don't see them getting any lower. So is it time to buy Affirm? I wouldn't say that, though, because it had about a 50% run from its low. So I think it's pretty fairly priced. Actually, probably a couple dollars cheaper than this is the fair price for Affirm. Maybe buy it at about 19 bucks would be a good buy, maybe something like that, 18 bucks. And other than that, you know, you got Rivian that may possibly have bottomed out too. It's getting a lot of support from George Soros. He bought a big stake. That's a gamble to me. They're just going to be burning through cash for quite a few, you know, years until they finally actually turn a profit. It's a gamble, you know. They're valued at about half of Ford, which makes no sense to me. They have to show me the money first before I really want to be into it. However, I do think Ford's probably a pretty good buy. They're getting a lot of demand for their Ford F-150 electric truck. And it's a tried and true thing, man. You see a lot of Fords on the road. So I think Ford's a pretty okay purchase though, and they have a dividend. I think Ford's okay. I'd rather have Ford than Rivian, to be honest. I definitely would. Rivian, all it is cash. It's a shell company. It's a bunch of cash and an idea. That's all they got. Ford has everything in place already, you know. So I'd rather go with that one. But other than that, I guess I do agree. I think the bottom is not here yet, but I think the bottom has come for some stocks, though. So that's all I really want to say for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck with everything, and take care.